بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear friends, welcome to Idea Foundation Forum. Today in lecture 303 we will discuss the Quran and wind's central role in hydrocycle as 40th issue under the Qur'an and Modern Sciences. In the previous lecture, we learned about fertilizing role of winds in hydrological cycle with reference to the Quranic revelations and scientific discoveries. In fact, the Quran has revealed the most central role of winds in the hydrocycle, starting from evaporation of water from the earth till the rainfall or hailstorm. The Quran tells that the thickening or darkness of clouds, thundering, lightning, hailstorm, and rainfall are closely connected with the movement of winds. Winds have central role. Rain and hails emerge from within the mass of clouds driven by the winds, and that the winds play fertilizing role in the formation of clouds and causing rainfall. The Quran also reveals the role of winds in pairing or interaction of positive and negative charges that cause lightning and thundering, leading to hailstorm and rainfall. The Quran told in 7th century the role of pairing in the procreation of all things known and unknown. You may refer ayat 36 of Surah Yasin. The role of pairing or interaction of positive and negative charges in the hydrological process and role of pairing of electrons and protons in the growth of matter was unknown to the man when the Quran was revealed, which is suggestive, which suggests us to believe that much will be yet becoming in future, known in the days to come. However, in view of our topic, we will focus on the centrality of winds in hydrological cycle as told by the Quran, revealed in the Quran and confirmed by science through its recent discoveries. So dear friends, a list of the Quranic verses shedding light on various aspects of hydrology have been referred in lecture 299 and 301. However, a few of them revealing the centrality of winds in the hydrological cycle have been displayed on the screen. Please have a look. The Quran tells that the thickening or darkness of clouds, thundering, lightning, hailstorm, and rainfall are closely connected with the movements of winds. 3 verses in this context need attention. Ayat 19 of Surah Baqra says, أَوْ كَسَيِّبٍ مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ فِيهِ ظُلُمَاتٌ وَرَعْدٌ وَبَرْقٌ. Its translation is, or it is like a rainstorm from the sky within which is darkness, thunder and lightning. Ayat 48 of Surah Ar-Rum says, Allahu allazi yursilu riyaha fatusiru sahaban fayabsutuhu fis samai kayfa yasha'u wa yaj'aluhu kisafan fadaral wadka yakhruju min khilalihi. Its translation is, it is Allah who sends the winds and they stir the clouds and spread them in the sky as He pleases. And He makes them fragments, pieces, breaks down the clouds so you see the rain emerge from within them. Ayat 43 of Surah An-Nur says, Alam tara anallaha yujdi sahaban summa yu'allifu baynahu summa yaj'aluhu rukaman fataral vadka yakhruju min khilalihi وَيُنَزِّلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالٍ فِيهَا مِنْ بَرَدٍ فَيُصِيبُ بِهِ مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَيَصْرِفُهُ أَمَّنْ يَشَاءُ يَكَادُ سَنَا بَرْقِهِ يَذْهَبُ بِالْأَبْصَارِ. Its translation is, do you not see that Allah drives clouds, make them move, then He brings them together, condense, then He makes them into a mass, big mass, and you see the rain emerge from within it, and He sends down from the sky mountains of clouds within which is hailstorm. And He strikes with it whom He wills and averts it from whom He wills. The flash of lightning almost takes away the eyesight. What a description. Now let's analyze the verse. In the verse, Summa yaj'aluhu rukaman means heaping up of the clouds layer upon layer, vertical. It indicates vertical stockpiling of clouds which makes them thick, 1, 2, 3, 4, innumerable layers, then it becomes thick. Due to its thickness, sunlight do not pass through it, thus it gives look of darkness. Since its upper parts rise into freezing zones of the atmosphere, the water droplets are held in updrafts that turn into ice crystals. Then the verse says, فَتَرَى الْوَدْكَ يَخْرُجُ مِنْ خِلَالِهِ, which means you see the rain emerge from within it, and وَيُنَزَّلُ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِنْ جِبَالِ فِيهَا مِنْ بَرَدٍ, which means, and He sends down from the sky mountains of clouds. Clouds are so big that it appears like mountains, within which is hail. It means rain and hails are formed in the womb of this vertical mass of clouds and fall on the ground as a result of mating of positive and negative charges. Mating. This fact is also indicated in Ayat 48 of Surah Ar-Rum, وَيَجْعَلُهُ كِسَفًا فَتَرَى الْوَدْكَ يَخْرُجُ مِنْ خِلَالِهِ, which means, and He makes them fragments, pieces, so you see the rain emerge from within them, within the clouds which are looking like the mountains. The Quran thus also reveals the role of winds in pairing or interaction of positive and negative charges that cause lightning and thundering, leading to hailstorm and rainfall. We have discussed the fertilizing role of winds in the formation of clouds causing fall of rain and hails in lecture 301 as well. The Quran told in the 7th century the role of pairing, grouping into pairs in the procreation of all things known and unknown. The role of pairing or interaction of positive and negative charges in the hydrological process and role of such pairing of electrons and protons in the growth of matter was unknown to the man when the Qur'an was revealed, which is suggestive, which suggests us to believe that much will be yet becoming known in the days to come. There are several mysteries which will be known after more years in the future. These are the facts revealed in the Quran 1500 years ago that we will see how scientific discoveries have witnessed them over time. Let us discuss the scientific discoveries. Science tells us that the rain clouds grow into huge mass due to stacking of clouds and may reach great vertical heights up to 12,000 meters vertical height. Due to this vertical magnitude, lower parts of these clouds appear dark as the sun rays cannot pass through them. Formation of thunder and lightning follows such darkness. The winds inside the rain clouds move with high velocity, with great speed that raises static charges and breeds therein the lightning. Water droplets in the bottom parts of the clouds are caught in the updrafts and lifted to great heights where the much colder atmosphere freezes them. Meanwhile, the downdrafts in the clouds push ice crystals and hail down from the top of the clouds. Such interaction, rather collision, such interaction between the negatively charged bottom and positively charged top of a cloud in fact creates the electrical fields which gradually grow incredibly strong, very strong. Some sources tell that the voltage between two oppositely charged areas may reach 1 billion volts as well, which needs further scrutiny. The figure is very high, appears not believable, so it needs further, scrutiny and investigation. The atmosphere acts as an insulator between them in the cloud, but when its insulating strength is subdued by the strength of the charges, it causes lightning to happen. Once the electric field is created, it looks for a path to release its charge. Thus, lightning may move between clouds, inside a cloud, or it moves down to the land, downward. Vertical, horizontal, and even down, vertical but towards the land. When it moves to the land, strong negative charge descends from the cloud seeking a path towards the land. In scientific term, it is called a stepped leader. As the negative charge approaches the ground, a positive charge called a streamer bounces up to meet the negative charge coming from above, causing a lightning stroke. Huge sound which frightens us. Dear friends, lightning causes thundering. Lightning instantly heats the air to incredible temperature. In extreme situation, it may reach even up to 30,000 centigrade. Resultantly, the heated air expands explosively, hugely, and creates a shock wave as the surrounding air is rapidly compressed. It keeps on further contracting rapidly as it cools. It creates initial cracking cracking sound, then rumbles as the column of air continues to vibrate. Now, lightning and thunder both occur almost simultaneously. Yet we observe the lightning before we hear the thunder, as light travels much faster than sound waves. Very natural. Usually, time difference between lightning and thunder is 5 seconds. However, if the occurrence of lightning is very close, thunder may happen almost instantly, both at the same time. So, dear friends, we noticed earlier in ayat 43 of Surah An-Nur that reveals close connectivity of the winds, rain clouds and lightning. A great mass of rain cloud is vertically built layer by layer that reaches upward in the colder regions from where rain and hailstones emerge. This process has been confirmed by meteorology in the recent past. It tells about vertical amassing of clouds, towering cumulus clouds, connecting the upper colder regions with the lower warm regions. Upper cold regions, lower warm regions. A cloud gets electrified as hail falls through a region of the cloud that contains supercooled droplets and ice crystals. Liquid droplets freeze and release latent heat while colliding with hailstones. It keeps the hailstones warmer than the surrounding ice crystals. When the hailstones interact with ice crystals, electrons flow from colder to warmer objects. By this principle, the hailstones get negatively charged. Such effect also takes place when highly cooled droplets interact with hailstones and positively charged small pieces of ice break off. These lighter and positively charged particles are carried to the upper part of the cloud by the updrafts, upwards winds. The hailstones now become negatively charged and fall towards the bottom of the cloud. Thus, the lower part of the cloud also becomes negatively charged. These negative charges are then discharged as lightning. Amazing. It will require listening twice or thrice to understand. During highly turbulent wind movements, within the upper and lower parts of the rain cloud, part of the hailstones and water droplets become too heavier to be contained, to be stopped by the updrafts and downdrafts that causes emergence of hailstorm and rainfall as revealed in ayat 43 of Surah An-Nur. Note the words of the ayat again. I translate. Do you not see that Allah drives clouds? Let them move, push them. Then He brings clouds together, condensation of clouds. Then He makes them into a mass, very, very big mass, like a mountain. And you see the rain emerge from within it. And He sends down from the sky mountains of clouds within which is hail, and He strikes with it whom He wills and averts it from whom He wills with the help of winds. The flash of lightning almost takes away the eyesight. It means sometimes lightning is very, very strong. Thus, the raising of water vapors to become clouds in the atmosphere, darkening of rain clouds due to its vertical piling, creation of electrically charged sparks called lightning, and the loud noise called thunder, and falling of hailstones and rain on the earth are interconnected phenomena of nature where the winds play a driving role, prime role, as revealed by the Quran and witnessed by science in recent times. But you know difference? The Quran revealed these facts 1500 years ago, and science is just telling. Science is just telling in recent times. It indicates the divinity of Quran. So dear friends, with this we conclude our discussion under lecture 303. Please subscribe Idea Foundation YouTube channel to watch videos of previous lectures and join us for the noble cause. Thank you, friends, for participation. Allah Hafiz.